Hope in Ohio loved to have a hammock.
Yeah.
You did have one. They had it between the two trees and the kids would play. You would frolic.
What?
Frolic?
No.
They would frolic in the hammock, and for your, well, you actually used some of your own money to buy a hammock.
Yes.
But there's one problem with that.
Yes.
What is it?
We don't have any trees.
There are no trees on this property. So I'm like, what are you gonna do? Well, then she said, well, I'll just buy one of the hammock stands. And I was like, no. We can do this much better and cheaper. Here you go, artificial trees. Dig a hole, drop in a post. Will it hold?
It doesn't. It won't be that far.
You won't drop too hard. Whoa! There you go. Hammock happiness engage. She's like a green bean in there.
Or she's a caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Beautiful butterfly.
Beautiful butterfly, Opie. Have fun, honey. Nana, did you do that hole there? Did you do that? Nana. Did you? That was naughty, Nana. Hey, Nana. Nana. Hey, come here. Nana. No. That was a naughty dog, wasn't it? I forgive you. But no more of that. No more of that. No more of that. Ugh. Now, one of the things we got to get done today is this old ATV has got a battery that is dead. I got to get the battery replaced because we've got some guests coming over. Right, Nana? Yep. A literal rock star and his family are coming over, and I want to be able to take them on some ATV trails. But we got this repaired, but we also figured out the battery was dead. It won't take a charge, so gotta swap her out. Right, Nana? Yeah, you're still trying to redeem yourself for that whole door nonsense. As you should. Okay, so new battery. Gonna get this sucker installed, and hopefully that's all that is the issue with this ATV. It's been sitting for pretty much the whole winter. Gotta change the fluids, get everything ready to go, because when our friends come, we want to be able to have another ATV so we can kind of all ride together. All right, so all you car guys and ATV guys and motored vehicle guys out there are gonna be shaking your head at Brad's ignorance. I have never bought a battery in which you have to put the battery acid in it and then charge it. I thought, like car batteries, which I've bought many car batteries, you buy the battery, take it to the store, they swap out the core, everybody's happy, you go on your merry way. No, I've got to actually unscrew each one of these little cell caps, put the battery acid in there with the little tube they provide, this little tube right here, and then charge it before you can even use it. Ah! Here's Mama, and she is out in the fields out there with some of the kids, actually just making sure the fence line is correct?
Yes, and we're weed whacking underneath it, and then we're also making a gate to go from this field behind me to the far field back there, so that way we're not having to herd them through open spaces.
Well, and also the main reason for doing this is there's more grass, number one.
Yep.
Number two, Macy and Baby need to have a place where they can be without fear of the donkey doing what donkeys do.
Yep.
right, people, now let me tell you something. If you have ever done any degree of tilling by hand, you know, with a hoe, tools, implements that are not gas powered, not mechanically powered, you will do everything you can do to get a mechanical tiller. It is vastly easier. You can do 10, 20 times the amount of work in a fraction of the time. And a tiller, a good mechanical tiller, is one thing that a luxury that you really want to have, if possible, of course. We got this tiller that we're using right here, actually in Cincinnati. I got a screaming deal. We got it at a garage sale, and the guy was moving, and he didn't want it, and he didn't want to take it with him. And I got it for 180 bucks. Thank you, Lord. The second I pulled the throttle to engage the tiller, it just stopped. And I'm like, what's going on here? And I'm looking, and the whole belt is off, and this is all loose. Ain't that my luck? The very first second I go to use the tiller, and it's toast. Well, gotta get it fixed. This stinks, people. I don't know if you can see it. Right down in there. The belt's broken, but something else is going on with the pulley system for the throttle. I'll get this thing into the garage, and hopefully it won't be a big repair.
Yes?
You are not gonna believe this.
It doesn't work?
Oh, I got it turned on, gas is fine, overwintered great, turned it on, got it off the trailer. I'm sitting there talking on camera to these people saying, isn't it great to have a tiller? I engage it in the garden to use it, and the belt breaks and the pulley system comes apart. Maybe we should call this farm like Lucky, or I don't know, Unlucky Strikes. So
there's a few words I could say about that, but I can't say them on camera.
Negative.
No.
Colorful metaphors.
No.
What are you gonna do? So I'm gonna have to get it, I'm gonna get it in the garage and get it fixed, but we may have to hold off on tilling for a little bit. How can I help with the fence? All right, let's do this. Pliers.
Okay, so I'm making a loop. I've always used two handles together, and when we moved here, I realized that the farmers were only using one handle. Gee, I wonder why, to save money. And they would just make a loop here. I thought, why don't I do that? Why don't I do that? However, I just had a funny thought. Once this hits the ground and the fence is on, you can't touch it.
Can't touch this.
Can't touch this. No.
You lost something.
I lost it.
You have lost it, baby. You lost it a long time. You married me? Well, that was your own fault.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
Gotta give her a test. Well, actually, why don't you put your tongue on there? No? Okay. What do we got, Mama?
5,000.
5,000 volts?
5,000.
That will do, because that's a long run around there.
That is a long run.
And this is the farthest point.
Yep.
5,000.
Beautiful.
Rock and roll.
Yes.
Okay, next phase is getting the animals from here out there. We're gonna move the donkeys, 2 cows, and Mr. E. Mm-hmm. And the problem is that one of the cows won't even follow food. The bucket and the food trick, he doesn't do it. So I have another solution that we've used in the past, and it works real good. You just gotta go slow. Keep her moving. That's a good boy. way, shape, or form what you would consider the most worldly, awesome, seasoned homesteaders. But there's hard ways to do things, and then there's easy ways to do things. And dragging that cow 400 yards out to this field would have been a nightmare. Fun to watch, but a nightmare. And so we go nice and easy. Don't hurt the cow. Cow's good. It's all good.
Here you go, kid. Oh, wow. Come on, Buttercup.
Hey, Macy.
Macy, you're going the wrong way, kid.
Yeah.
This way.
You want we want the green grasses, Mother.
Green grass.
We would like the green grasses, please.
Come on, baby.
There we go. There we go. The baby's running around, and Mama doesn't like it.
Mama can't keep up. She's got something going on down underneath that she can't keep up with her.
She's got the thunder from down under.
Yeah.
And this little baby's just enjoying it. But they won't go out to the green field out there. I think this one's just having a good time running.
Yeah.
Mama is very concerned. Okay, so according to the instructions, we have left this charge for the full amount of time, and the charger on the wall says it's fully charged, so fingers crossed that everything goes without a hitch. I've never filled one of these things up. Didn't even know you had to do that. But let's take her out and hopefully fire it up. All right. Oh my gosh. See, they make things so dang hard that you just sometimes want to, I don't know. I got it in there. Let's see if it'll fire up. Fingers crossed. Oh, might help. I need gas first. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you happen to have any gas?
A little bit.
Got some gas?
That's lots of gas.
Got gas? Got gas? Lots of gas.
Lots of gas.
All right, a little starter fluid, a little spray. Try number 2. So you go. Alrighty then.
Woohoo!
Well, one thing to do. See you guys later.